and welcome to Channel's Book Club. My name is Olakunle Kasumo and it's great to be back on the show and great to be back at Sharjah International Book Fair 2022. Over 2,200 publishers from 95 countries are expected at Sharjah International Book Fair 2022. That is amazing. Now I'm standing at Penguin Random House, which is one of the biggest publishing firms in the world. And it's one of the many publishing firms here at Sharjah International Book Fair. One of the things that impresses me the most about this book fair is its synergy of culture and arts and literature. That is what makes Sharjah International Book Fair fun. You don't just see books, but you also experience a lot of culture and a lot of art. Until you are here, you can't really feel the book fair, so get jealous. But we'll do our best to make you have the kind of experience that we are having here. Let's go around. It's big and captivating. The Sharjah International Book Fair 2022 marks 41 years of providing a platform for writers, publishers, and book lovers. It is the unfolding of a vision to enlighten the mind and project reading as an essential requirement for civilization. The amount of books here is just mind-boggling. The options here. Where do you want to start from? Young people, kids, teenagers. The options are so many. It's fascinating. If you love books, this place will blow your mind away. And if you don't love books, be careful not to come here because you start loving books. Really, it's just incredible. In the writing of books, there shall be no end, indeed. That is very true. And I like the way publishers these days make their covers so attractive, and this is a book for teenagers, so you can imagine the options are many. I think one of the things that can help to develop a reading culture in Nigeria or anywhere else in the world is availability of books. Once books are available, and particularly for young people, once they have those options available, then it becomes a lot easier for them to, let me just try this and let me try that. But when books are not available, then we really can't develop a reading culture, can we? But this is absolutely amazing. These are fiction titles anyway. Fractured. I think this was turned into a movie, if I'm right. I'm not sure, but this is a series by Terry. Fated, slated, fractured, shattered.
This is the teenage sections in up to 12th age to 18th age. This is the teenage section of all comics, books and other novels for the teenagers, and as well as we have the education sections as well.
Oh, okay.
So these are the next section. We have the kindergartens and small kids section up to the grade 8. We have the activities books, the story collections, and many like colors, the moving pictures. Likewise, they are coming to that section. For the more adult section, we have the non-fiction and fiction section for the all others and others books as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So you've got a wide collection,
Yeah, we have a wide
range
collection
of books for anybody.
Yes, yes. We have the DC books from UAE.
Wow. How many books do you have here?
Before coming here, we did a survey of what we have in the warehouse, around 30,000 titles.
30,000.
30,000
Titles from children.
30,000 titles.
Yes, so including the children and the whole state.
You have about 30,000 titles here.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yes, 30,000 titles. That's from including KG, like from 3 babies,
Yeah.
0 age, to 3 plus, to
Up
5
to the adults.
kids, up to adults.
Yeah. Wow.
And also we are an Indian publishing company. So we have, that's why we have 13. Like this is not talking about English titles. We have our native language.
Like
We're a
Hindi, Kerala.
Kerala-based
Yeah.
publishing company. So we have our own native language publication. It's Malayalam.
Okay.
So, and also we have books from India. So that means we have not only, and our major publication companies are like HarperCollins, Penguin Random House.
Okay.
The thing is, since we are a publishing company back in India, we do translations.
Oh, you translate to
Yeah.
India.
Yeah. So our language, not India, Malayalam.
Oh, okay.
This is
So
native
what
language.
we do is we get rights from the mother company, the original from Penguin Random House. That way we get we have connections to the companies, and we get a lot of titles from them. And we do translations into our language, Malayalam,
Okay.
and we have titles. That's why we have like 30,000.
30,000. Wow.
Because before coming here we do an entire inventory. So last month I was in the warehouse doing all the inventory and everything.
Wow.
So when I checked, it came out to be what we did a total. It was around 30,000 titles.
The world's greatest idea. The 50 greatest ideas that have changed humanity. This has to be interesting to read. Let me peek and see what those 50 ideas are. Must be really interesting. Let's see. Banking, bread, calculus, capitalism, coffee and tea, computer programming, democracy, of course, electricity grids, epic poetry, feminism, government, the idea of government itself, honor, hope, the internet, of course, laws of motion, logic, and believe this or not, marriage. Marriage is one of the 50. Marriage, Marxism, monotheism, music, pottery, printing, romance, the idea of romance, the self, the telephone, universities, vaccination, and believe this or not, wine. And of course there's writing, and there is the idea of zero. Wow, this has to be interesting. I'm going to pick this for sure. Parents come along with their children and use opportunities to encourage them to read.
You want me to buy this book, I can buy it for you also, but you need to spend some time, make it as a habit. So you have to always spend half an hour time to read such a good book.
The Sharjah International Book Fair has become a melting pot of cultures, an introduction to the life, worldviews, and cuisine of others. Is this Turkish?
This is the Turkish börek, yeah.
Turkish burger.
Börek.
Beret.
Yeah, Turkish börek, made by cheese and parsley.
Oh, cheese and.
People they eat for the breakfast morning time.
Oh, in Turkey.
Turkey, yeah.
Oh, wow. And this is coffee, right?
Traditional Turkish coffee.
Traditional Turkish
Yes.
coffee. Wow. So this is very famous in
Very popular.
Turkey.
All the Arab people, they love it.
Wow. It looks good. I just take one, right?
Yeah.
It's really good. The good thing about events like this is you get to experience the world. I mean, this is famous in Turkey, he said. It's really nice, really, really nice. What's this?
This is the Turkish baklava. It's filled by pistachio inside. Pistachio.
Oh, wow. Wow. Let me try. Let me try that.
I will give you.
Oh, you give me.
Yes.
Okay.
How is it?
It's fantastic.
Amazing, right?
What did you use to make that?
This one is we put actually normally inside the ice cream and inside the ice cream and the baklava, it's giving the taste of the freshness to the people when the weather is hot time. If the weather is cold, we give them without ice cream.
Wow.
So it's making the combine.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So can I have this?
Of course, yeah, it's yours.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Wow. My lucky day.
Yes.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. This is a book signing corner where authors sit down to sign books for their fans or those who have bought copies of their books. I just love the way it's designed, really lovely. This is an Arabic book written by, it's a novel actually, written by the author behind me. Her name is Mariam. She's doing very well in the Arabic world in terms of novel writing, fiction writing, and so on. So a lot of authors gather here every evening to sign copies of their books. There's a particular author I'm looking forward to. I hear is coming around sometime this evening. Sharjah is a beautiful city. With a population of less than 2 million, it seems carefully designed to project culture and attract tourists. Its leader, Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, has always connected literacy to civilization. It is this vision that birthed the Sharjah International Book Fair 41 years ago and has kept it going not just through funding, but also through continuous creativity. We always have to go through the program of events to know what to attend and, well, at times what not to attend. because you can get easily confused. There's so many activities. There's a whole book printed to help guests explain what to do, the activities to attend, and so on. So you have to pick the ones you are interested in all the time. So many. They are called, for example, today's events, there are cultural activities, readers of the future, affinity of the alphabet, from fiction to travel literature in Africa. I think there's enough effort to promote African literature and African writers. Yeah, I've seen a number of African writers invited to speak during seminars and workshops and so on. Women and the culture of tolerance, empowering women in the UAE, documentation, how to increase your income, testimonies about visual art, the comics industry, science writings. So you just need to find out what is the topic for each, either it could be a forum or a workshop, who is the speaker or who are the speakers, and then where, because it's a large hall, it's a large space, pretty much very large, and you have to find out where you're going, otherwise you get easily lost. But apart from cultural activities, there are also various workshops. I'm seeing here robotic hand, the human body, silk screen printing, rock, paper, scissors, so many activities, especially for young people. So you get more than enough to be able to attend. And it varies from cultural activities to entertainment to literature, from the very serious to the very casual. So what attracts 2 million people to this book fair? Surely it must have something to do with how culture, art, entertainment, and literature are synergized, organized, and presented. A visit to the Sharjah International Book Fair offers experiences beyond books. The Filipinos have their time, and they make the best use of the platform to share their essence with others. Children paint to express themselves.
These are cultural presentations presented by 4 Filipino schools in the Emirates. So specifically, I can mention the school, Al-Alpia Filipino Private School, the New Filipino Private School, the Far Eastern Private School, and the Pilgrim Training Center. The opportunity is to make sure that the talents of the students will be shared to everybody, and they will be able to enjoy also.
But Italy is the official guest of honor of the book fair in 2022. I just love this shop, the use of space, the shelves, you come in here, you just want to pick up a book and read. When I get confused, which happens a lot, about which book to pick up when I get into a shop, I always ask them to advise. I ask them, which book do people ask for all the time when they come in? Recommend that to me. And I asked, I got this as a recommendation. It ends with Us. I've never read it before, never even heard of it before. It ends with Us by Colin Hoover. Well, one problem with this is it's romance, and I'm not big on romance when it comes to novels. And by the way, I wish I had more time to read novels. It gets tiring reading all the very serious business, economics, history, politics, all the serious stuff. But reading novels at times, once in a while, which I do, is very soothing. Helps you to relax and not to take yourself or the world too seriously and so on. But then when I read novels, for me, I enjoy thrillers and espionage and action. Those are my kinds of books. So I asked for that, and I got this as a recommendation. David Baldacci, Memory Man. Never read this before, and I'm looking forward to reading this in the next few days. Just cross my legs, have a drink, and read a novel. It's been a while I read a novel. Well, Sharjah International Book Fair practically never ends. Well, it does end, but you get what I mean. But on the show, we've got only a few minutes, sadly, and this is where we have to draw curtains on this particular episode. As always, very excited to get your feedback through any of our social media platforms displayed on your screen. We are surely bringing you more on Sharjah International Book Fair. But for now, my name is Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.